I initially wanted to film like the first half of this video this morning before I showered and got ready, but as you can see, I just kind of sat there and made some faces, and I couldn't speak this morning, and so I chose not to. I'm not very good at making videos where there isn't like a thread of optimism or like a I feel good about this now feeling in the middle of it, but we're gonna give it a try. Dear beard, that's my beard, I don't like you. I've never enjoyed the facial hair that I've had ever. Never have enjoyed it. Historically, some of my most engaged with Instagram photos have been where I've not showered for a few days or shaved, and they've been like, "Oh, you look so hot," and I've always been like, "Stop!" Because I low-key hate them. I wish I had the ability to give my facial hair growth to somebody who wants it way more than me and who could use it better. There's so many people who could have this and use it better than I do. My thick red brownish beard that grows out, it's like it doesn't belong to me, but it does. And I hate it. The first time I ever thought about my gender, I'd been growing out my facial hair for 3 weeks in a weird attempt at No Shave November just to see if I could. And I freaked the crap out when I saw myself in the mirror. I shaved it all off and I was like frozen for a good hour. Like, what the heck were all those feelings? Truth be told, those are feelings that I've had for a really long time. I never really wanted to go through puberty. I never really wanted facial hair. I never wanted to become a man. It never felt good to me, and I didn't have the words or the language to put that into like any kind of reality, but that was the case. I was late to the game with puberty and facial hair, and I thought maybe it skipped me over. And I was proven wrong at age 17 when it all hit me like a freight train. For the last year, I've been physically and socially asserting myself as I see myself and as I feel like I intrinsically am. And it's been an incredibly beautiful, revelatory, empowering experience that I wouldn't trade for the world. The downside to that is that there are now so many things that are issues that I can no longer ignore. When it comes to my facial hair right now, in order to save my skin from being on fire and breaking out like crazy, I don't shave every day. And as a result of that, I really only feel like myself like 1 out of 3 days. Like I said, I tried filming this video, like part of it this morning, and I couldn't say any words because I felt weird being on camera, which is strange because I didn't used to have that issue. I think I just dissociated from it. What's normal for me on non-shave days is to just not look at myself in the mirror at all. Just straight up I go 48 hours without even seeing my reflection in the mirror or knowing what I look like, because I feel and I know how I feel, and I know I'm gonna hate what I see. Whenever I try to talk about things like this that are so specific to the individual, I always try and relate it to something bigger. And I have trouble kind of putting into words what this feels like. The only way I can describe it is if you're looking into a mirror and the reflection back at you is literally a different person. And feeling like you want to not be that person, but that's how everybody sees you. And it's not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling when you pair it with the fact that internally I've been doing so much growth and acceptance of who I am as a non-binary individual. I've started trying to assert my pronouns to people, and it's been a wonderful process. But you combine that with that feeling that who I'm seeing and who the world sees is not me. It's discouraging. Dear Beard, I'm gonna have to live with you, at least for the near future, before I can afford to do something about it. So I don't really have a solution to this issue. I'm trying very hard in my life to not accept the things that I can't control, but to not be dominated by them. Historically, I'm a person who viscerally fears the things that I cannot control, that they're gonna come and ruin everything that I've been working so hard for. That's not who I'm trying to be. Who I'm trying to be right now is someone who owns themselves, who occupies the space that they take up and does so in a way that is confident, and in a way that reflects a belief in self that goes beyond just sort of the day-to-day. Well, there's that. there's that optimism. I can't make a video and not have it. It's gotta show up. I want to get to a point in my life where I don't just experience 1 out of 3 days where I feel like I'm myself physically. That's not enough. It's not enough because I really am starting to like myself, and I'm starting to believe in myself. And yeah, my point in talking about this, like, again, I don't think I have like much really grand advice or thoughts like I normally do. But simply to say that this isn't easy. And whether you are queer, trans, whether you're anything and going through life and you feel like there are things that are out of your control that you have to live through despite that, this is me saying that I'm with you. And I'm not just talking gender, I'm talking about life, I'm talking about living situations, I'm talking about anything. There are so many times in life where we're in situations where we can't get what we want immediately, or we can't get the resolution that we deserve, or the peace that we deserve, and we feel stuck. And I'm not going to say that there's some inherent value in surviving those kinds of things, because nobody should have to experience those kinds of trapped feelings whatsoever. But what we do have, I think, is each other. And something I've always wanted to have with this space here online, with the videos that I make, is that kind of a safe space where we can talk about these things, where we can share those vulnerabilities, where we can be ourselves and ask those questions and then try and find those answers honestly. Because this is not just about me. I'm talking about my beard because right now, particularly last night, was a rough time in that I really, really felt trapped by something that I cannot control right now. And that's not a nice feeling. So to anyone out there who's feeling that feeling in whatever way that they are feeling it, I'm with you, I love you, and I think we're gonna be okay. And I think that's all I have to say about that. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you have thoughts, leave them in comments and stuff. And I'm gonna go. Bye.